Good Monday morning. In Paul's letter to the Philippian church, chapter 2, verse 12 stood out today. Paul says, "Therefore, my dear friends, as you have done in my presence, and now even more in my absence," means, okay, so the way you have acted, the way you have carried yourself out, imitating Christ's humility, then do it much more, working out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So I wanted to give an analogy of working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. Let me tell you what it's not. We don't work for salvation. Salvation is by the grace of God through Jesus Christ. Ephesians 2, 8 and 9 tell us that it is by grace that we are saved, and not by works, lest any man should boast. What Paul is saying, listen, because you have salvation, continue to live like Christ. I thought about that with my surgery, Sharon, because God has allowed you healing. There's some things you need to do to continue in that healed state. Salvation is spiritual healing. Every day we're sanctified, set apart more and more to look like Christ. Paul is telling them, continue on one day at a time. Whether you have me there or not, whether you think somebody is watching or not, you live for Christ. Work out that salvation means living our lives daily, remembering who we are and whose we are, with reverential love and fear. That's a healthy fear, knowing that God is sovereign. He's over all. He created us. And He blessed us, pulled us out of a world of darkness. And yes, we still live here. We're in the world, but not of the world. But we know one day we're going home. And so no matter what details are in our day, we are to continue working, showing who Jesus is by the words we speak, our reaction to adversity and negativity, our unconditional love for one another, for strangers, for co-workers, for friends, and that we don't have respect of person. We don't have a pecking order, because the Lord doesn't have a pecking order. Well, I spend time with this one, but I don't really acknowledge that one. That's not the way of the Lord. Work out our own salvation with fear and trembling. I'm going to have to work on not bending, not twisting, and not lifting heavy weights if I want to remain in this healed state. Paul is telling the Philippians, if you want to be a Christian, Christ-like, then act like it. Let your ways and your speech and your thoughts draw others to Christ. Philippians chapter 2, verse 12 through 13. I love you. God loves us. He so wants us to love one another. And God willing, I'll see you the next day. Have a marvelous Monday. Bye.